Follow with the latest from Pittsburgh.
Scott, Le'Veon Bell teased with that tweet last night, but in this building, no one was biting. Nothing has changed since September. No one I spoke to said he'd heard from Bell, nor did they know anyone who had. No one had any idea whether Bell expects to report by next Tuesday, the deadline if he hopes to play this season. And everyone echoed what guard David DeCastro said. We just don't care anymore. Now, it's a very real possibility that Bell may not play this entire season. He does not need to play to avoid being tagged with the same number he was tagged with this year. If the Steelers do want to tag him next year, it will have to be at that higher rate based on quarterback salaries. So now, will we see Bell? He's already walked away from $8 million of that $14.5 million franchise tag. He definitely won't be coming in football shape. A year ago, it took him a full month. He won't immediately be installed as this team's starter. The Steelers, from Ben Roethlisberger on, have said they expect James Conner to continue in his starring role. And Bell is still seeking a big contract next year. As one of his teammates said to me earlier today, wouldn't it be better for him to let last year's tape speak for him, as opposed to what he can do in a limited role if he shows up now? And so, as the Steelers prepare for in this short week for the Panthers in this big matchup, the Steelers largely said what they've been saying. We don't have the time or the energy to worry about Bell.
Well, on top of all the contractual maneuvering, there's the fact that Bell's replacement, James Conner, has really outproduced Bell and is on pace to pass Bell's career bests. Conner on pace for more rushing yards, be within 100 receiving yards, and almost double Bell's scrimmage touchdowns for a fraction of the cost.
We've got a really good Thursday night matchup. Carolina Panthers taking on the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Yeah.
A couple of good running backs.
Some really good running backs in this game.
I've got a great one right here. Reggie Bush, Sean O'Hara. Let's take a deeper dive into this running back matchup here. Christian McCaffrey versus James Conner. Now, James Conner, obviously, everybody talks about his rushing ability, how physical he is, but let's talk about him as a receiver right here.
Yeah,
and tell us what we're looking at right here, Reggie.
You got right here, you got these two receivers at the bottom of the screen that are going to clear it out for James Conner, who's going to come underneath on a crossing route, and this tight end right here is going to create a pick route on this linebacker, and this is great route concept and design to get the ball in space.
All right, here we see the play unfold right here. There's the clear out routes by the two receivers. Right here, boom, boom. All right, tight ends, little pick play right here.
You got guys running all into each other up here. This is such a great route concept and design for running back, because what you want to do is be able to get the ball to your playmakers in space. James Conner has proven himself to be one of the best playmakers on this football team.
When James Conner catches this ball, there's really one guy that can make this tackle right here, and it's Eric Weddle, and he wants none.
He don't want no part of this. He's running right through him, setting the tone for the football game, letting those guys know that every time you come to hit me, this is what you're going to get.
That's what's called finishing a run right there. I love it, James Conner. All right, how about this one? This is just a little arrow route right here and a little slant
just
by
a speed
AB.
out. Yeah, just a speed out and a slant route by AB. But I think what's interesting on this play is that Ben passes up the slant route, which he usually throws a lot, to throw it to James Conner.
Yeah, usually this ball is coming right here to AB, but instead a nice little throw here to Conner. And look at the way he just extends the hands right. I mean, this ball is caught out away from the body. He doesn't let it get up against his chest, so a good job of him using his hands
And that's what natural pass catchers do. They catch the football with their hands, soft hands, as coaches like to say, but just a great job by him.
All right, now here we are, 3rd and 5. Now this, we saw him catch the football just there on 2 plays, but in the passing game, this is one of the biggest aspects every running back's going to have to deal with. 3rd down, can you step up in the hole and block a blitzer? Now this is what James Conner, I think, does better than Le'Veon Bell right here. Look at him seal this pocket right here and help out his O-line and protect Big Ben.
I mean, just a ton of space right there. You can't ask for a better pass protection from your running back. Ben has peace of mind right now. He's not flustered at all. He has a lot of time and a great window to throw the football to Antonio Brown right here.
3rd and 5, you're converting. I love what James Conner's bringing to the table. Yes, he's a physical force. He's finishing runs. He's got great hands. He can step up in pass protection. He's going to need that against Carolina Panthers. There's only 3 defenses that blitz more than Carolina, so you know those linebackers are going to be up there in the A-gap. Can't wait to watch James Conner and what he brings to this offense of the Pittsburgh Steelers against the Carolina Panthers.